Hello everyone, welcome to Upcoming IAS. So today we'll be starting chapter 3 of class 7th polity and CRT. So in the right side you can see pictures which are a bit like comic books, and there are dialogue involving the characters. So if you want you can pause the video and have a look at it, but for the present time being I'll only teach you the important and basic facts of this chapter. How the state government works. Last year, we discussed the fact that government works at three levels: local, state, and national. I looked at the work of local government in some detail. In this chapter, we examine the work of the government at the state. Yes, at the state level. How does this take place in a democracy? What is the role of a member of the legislative assembly and ministers? How do people express their views or demand action from government? We look at these questions through the example of health. Here the same comic continues. Actually, the theme of this chapter has been in a very detailed manner been explained in these small snippets and pictures that has been given in this chapter. So who is an MLA? An MLA is a member of the Legislative Assembly elected by the people representing different political parties. Each state in India has a Legislative Assembly, with each state divided into 68 constituents. MLAs who win more than half the number of constituencies are considered the ruling party. Here's India map: constituency, majority, opposition, Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. After that, students from the school visited the Legislative Assembly to discuss a current problem. They expressed concerns about the government's handling of issues like diarrhea, shortage of water, and poor facilities in hospitals. The assembly was divided on the government's response to these issues, with some calling for immediate action. The opposition members blamed the government for the lack of attention to sanitation and garbage disposal. The assembly's main authority lies with its member, who can ask questions and make decisions. A debate in the Legislative Assembly. Here a hypothetical debate scenario has been created to have a better understanding of what it is actually. So I think we're done with this. Yes, the Legislative Assembly is debated the government's action, with MLAs responsible for their work. The Chief Minister heads the executive part. The Health Minister organized a press conference explaining a government step. The reporters asked questions, and discussions were reported in newspapers. The Health Minister visited Patalpuram district using families and hospitals. Now we'll discuss the working of the government press conference. Okay. So government smells the carpet. Chief Minister promises fund for work. During the last few weeks, there have been many deaths in some areas of our state. There has been a strong reaction that the government has not taken it seriously. Okay, the health minister explained today at a press conference that his government has to take urgent measures. The most important problem actually is that of drinking water. The minister said that they intend to supply drinking water to every village through tanker trucks. The chief minister has promised funds for this work. They also plan to start a campaign to inform people about the steps that can be taken to prevent diarrhea. When a reporter asked him as to what steps are being taken, there has been lying garbage around there around for months is quickly collected and and the chief minister said that he would look into this. So after this is a small picture of people protesting against the government. Here a wallpaper project has been given to small kids. We don't need to read them. So what is the extract of this chapter? The Legislative Assembly debated the government's action, with MLAs responsible for their work. The Chief Minister heads the executive part. The Health Minister organized a press conference explaining government steps. Reporters asked questions and decisions were reported in newspapers. The Health Minister visited Patalpuram district and visiting families and hospitals. The government can create new laws for sanitation and health facilities, which are for implementation of various uh, government departments. These laws are made in legislative assembly of each state, with the majority of the authority coming from the people. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more such informational videos like this.